Assalamu alaikum, my dear students and viewers. I think you are well, and I am also well. You know well, Corona pandemic is has spread out as an epidemic form in the whole world. The whole world is at stake due to Corona pandemic, and our education is not safe from this pandemic. But our government has taken some initiatives to save education from Corona pandemic, and for that reason, the government has given directives to all educational institutions to give education through the online platform. So our Digirpar Fazil Madrasa has also started education through online platform. Today I shall discuss one of the important topics of your English first paper, that is a poem, and unit 14, and the title of unit 14 is Art and Music, and Shakespeare has said music is my food. So art and music is very, very important in our life. So today I would like to discuss unit 14 of your English first paper of Alimi student, and you know well, unit 14 deals with art and music, and lesson 1, the title of lesson 1 is what is beauty, and you know well, we can appreciate beauty, but it's very difficult for us to give definition of beauty, and we cannot touch beauty, but we can appreciate beauty, and beauty is an abstract thing. Today I shall discuss one of the most important poems of unit 14, that is I Died for Beauty. The name of the poem is I Died for Beauty. Dear viewers, look at the whiteboard. I died for beauty. I Died for Beauty by Emily Dickinson. By Emily Dickinson. You know well, Emily Dickinson is one of the American poets, and in unit 14 you will get 2 poems about beauty, and She Walks Beauty. The name of the one poem is She Walks in Beauty, has been written by Lord Byron, and I Died for Beauty, that poem has been written by Emily Dickinson. Emily Dickinson is one of the American poets. On the contrary, Lord Byron is one of the romantic poets. You know well, every language, every poetry in every language celebrates beauty and truth. So does art. So poet in every language deals with beauty and truth, and the art also deals with beauty and truth. And one of the important odes written by John Keats, Ode on a Grecian Urn. The ode on a Grecian urn, in the ode on a Grecian urn, Keats has said, beauty is truth, truth beauty. And in this poem, I Died for Beauty, Emily Dickinson has given a vivid description of beauty and truth. And here we get 2 persons, and why these 2 persons have died. And in this poem, we get very, very important picture of truth and beauty. And if we look at the poem of I Died for Beauty by Emily Dickinson, the poet has started the poem in this way. Dear viewers, I died for beauty, but was scarce. One person, there are 2 persons in this poem, but unfortunately these 2 persons are dead, and from the graves they are talking with each other. These 2 persons are dead men, but they are talking with each other from their different graves, from their different tombs. And you know well, I died for beauty, but was scarce. One person is saying he has died for beauty, but beauty is very, very rare. He has said in this poem, beauty is very rare, adjusted in the tomb, and beauty is found in the tomb. And in their life, when these 2 people were alive, they may have different professions, but after death they are feeling the same things. They are talking about beauty and truth. In this sense, they are the same thinkers. And you know well, when one who died for truth was laid in an adjoining room, one person is talking about beauty and he has died for beauty, but beauty is very difficult to find out. It is very difficult to get beauty, and he has died for beauty. He was searching for beauty, but unfortunately in this life he did not get beauty. But after death he is also trying to get beauty, and he has died for beauty. And another person has interrogated him. He questioned softly, why I failed. He questioned another person has questioned the man why he was failed. The man is giving answer for beauty. I replied. He replied that he has become failed due to beauty, for in search of beauty. And I for truth, the two are one. We brethren are, he said. And the another person, the first person is saying that he has died for beauty, and another person is saying that he has died for truth. And they are saying that beauty and truth are two brothers. They live in the same thing. They live in the same box. They live in the same village. They live in the same house. Beauty and truth are two brothers. And two persons have died for these reasons. One person has died for beauty, and then another person has died for truth. And you know well, beauty and truth are two brothers. But in this life, in our life, beauty is very difficult to find out, and in our life it is very difficult to get truth. And as kingsmen meet a night, and these two men have met at night as kingsmen, and we talked between the rooms, and they were talking from the two different rooms. Rooms means graves. They are dead, but they are talking like human beings, like alive persons, until the moths had reached our lips. They are talking for beauty and truth. Unfortunately, they are dead, but they are determined to continue their conversation till the moth covers their lips. And this poem is very much in this way. This poem, I Died for Beauty, has come to a close, but the meaning of this poem is very, very optimistic. This is an optimistic poem. These two men have died, but they are looking for truth and beauty. But after death, after life, in the another world, they are trying their best to get beauty and truth. And this is very optimistic poem. And if we go through the poem, we shall learn that this is very excellent poem. And after death, these two men are trying their best to get beauty and truth, and they are very much hopeful. And one day they will get truth and beauty, and one day their body will be decomposed. Before decomposing their bodies, they will be continue to talk, and they will become successful in this regard. And Emily Dickinson has become very much successful in this aspect, because Unit 14 deals with art and music, and in this context, truth and beauty deals with art and beauty. And beauty is very abstract thing, and these two persons have died for beauty and truth, but after death they are trying their best to get these two abstract thing. And the very beginning of my lesson, I have said it is very difficult to get beauty and truth, but we can appreciate beauty and truth, but it's very difficult for us to give definition of beauty and truth. And truth is beauty and beauty is truth, and they are two brothers. And Unit 14, if you go through Unit 14, you will get art and music, and in lesson 1 you will get what is beauty. And in Unit 14 you will get two poems about beauty. One poem has been written by Lord Byron, that is She Walks in Beauty. Another poem has been written by Emily Dickinson, and that poem is I Died for Beauty. You know well, my dear students and viewers, poem is very, very interesting. And poetry in every language celebrates beauty and truth. And beauty and truth are very, very important for our life. Here are two poems from two different poets of different times. One poem has been written by Lord Byron, and another poem has been written by Emily Dickinson. And Emily Dickinson was an American poet, and he has wrote about the human sin, love and death. Love and death. The love is very, very rare in our life, but we cannot live without love. But these two dead men are trying to find love after their death. In their graveyard, they are trying best to get love and beauty. And if you go through Unit 14, the title of Unit 14 is Art and Music, and Lesson 1 deals with what is beauty. And in that lesson, you will get a poem that is I Died for Beauty by Emily Dickinson. Emily Dickinson is an American poet, and he has vividly described about love and beauty through the speeches given by the two dead men. And I don't want to lengthen my speech, and my dear students, you will go through the textbook and you will be able to understand more things about this regard. And I think this corona pandemic is very, very dangerous for the whole world, and we want to keep ourselves safe from this corona pandemic. For that reason, if we go outside, we shall wear mask, and we shall wash our hands again and again, and we shall take care of our health. And my dear students, you will get education remaining at home. You will be connected with your madrasa, with your school and colleges, and our pandemic we shall save ourselves from pandemic one day, and one day we shall become victory, and we shall become successful from this corona pandemic. And we are not afraid of corona pandemic, but we shall take care of our health, and we shall remain safe, and our world will be free from corona pandemic. And I am expecting that, and no more today. Assalamu alaikum.